Hi, Cancel. Welcome back to Self Discovery Support. Today we have your 2022 reading, and it's really more focused on preparing for 2022, what you need to release, heal, and what you can bring into 2022. Okay, so we're gonna start, and I started with a spirit message. So, overall, what is it that I think is in the energy for 2022? All right, so we have dispersion. It talks about diffusing negativity, restoring harmony, circulating, revitalizing, dissolving divisions, lightening up. I feel like when I look at this card, there's an energy of like the Fool in tarot. So it's like having a new start. This person's at the end of a cliff. They're playing music, and it's like you are playing your music now in 2022 for the world to hear, and just bringing yourself back to a place. And you know what that tells me is that you look at the leaves all around. There's been some kind of upsets or some flurry of activity around you in some area of your life. Could be all areas, because energies do tend to leak into the other area. So it could be in love, it could be in your finances, work, your home life, spirituality, whatever it is. But I do feel like this is going to be a time where things are starting to settle again. And so let's look at the tarot card that we have to clarify that. Ace of Wands, like that's such a confirmation, because it's telling me that not only is it going to be a new start, but there's going to be a lot of excitement, motivation, even creativity. Something that you're passionate about is going to be starting anew for you in 2022. I feel like this is like the energy of the year. It's like a doorway to exciting new things happening. So it's like first, new beginnings is also what I feel. And I was telling you, I saw like the Fool card here, and it does tell me that. And you know, what stands out to me here is diffusing negativity. What that tells me is that, as I was saying, something has happened perhaps in 2021 that you've had to maybe you took the whole year to deal with this. There's something that you really had to digest this year. I mean, that's not hard to see because of the times that we've been living in, but I feel like on a personal level, there's something that's been happening for you, and yeah, it's time to restore that harmony. But that's such a good note to know that if you've been through something, that 2022 seems to come with an energy of renewal, not just renewal, but settling, returning to balance. And really the word here is revitalizing, lightening up. So things have been a little bit heavy, but it does seem that this is going to be like such an energetic new year for you. All right, so now that we have the energy of the year, let's look at what you might want to release in 2021 so that 2022 can be all of this excitement. All right, so we have relationships. Okay, so that tells me already that you had some difficulty in 2021, if I'm going off of these two cards, with the people in your life. Maybe it's just one person. And not that someone's doing something to you, but maybe you just find that there's something that's just not compatible anymore. It says, I'm attracted to those people who serve my higher good. No. Okay. So it's like returning to normal after this. The thing you may need to release is this idea that you need to hold on to relationships in your life. Like, I mean, you're not going to throw away people. It's about finding that balance between, right? Can I resolve this thing with this person if I've had a conflict? It's not about throwing people away, but it's about really realizing that there are people that sometimes you've tried, you've given it your best go, and you do find that no matter what, this energy keeps bringing you to a place that you don't enjoy. It sets you back. Sometimes I feel like you just need to say, okay, I don't know what to do anymore about this. You're not moving. I can't go back to where we were, and so it's time to maybe just release it for now. If you happen to heal and get to a point where you can move forward in this, then perhaps, but it's about not waiting on that anymore. And not to say you're gonna go to someone and be like, you're not healed. Until you're healed, I'm gonna move on, because of course that's never gonna be received well either, especially someone who does have issues, does bring the vibration down in your life. I think that's gonna be difficult, but I think it's you just knowing quietly and calmly that, okay, sometimes I just can't bring everybody with me, you know? And you seem set to have a good year. So let's look at your tarot cards. 4 of Cups, Knight of Swords, King of Wands. Okay, so already I'm seeing that I feel that you've been dealing with somebody. Whatever happened, I do see it here as something that was not satisfactory. It didn't work the way that you thought it would work, or there's some regret. It just didn't, things did not happen the way that you really wanted them to, with all the best intentions, right? And you're probably hoping that you can have a new start. Yeah, I am seeing, so I can look at this from your perspective, where you're the one that's not satisfied, and then you're wanting to have communication with someone, but somehow I feel like it's not you. I feel like this energy it's someone who, you know, the person you're dealing with, there could have been a lot of energy, chemistry, attraction between you two. I don't know if this is a romantic thing. I mean, I'm feeling it is, but I'm going to lock it down into that. But whoever it is someone who's quite headstrong, knows exactly what they want. They might be you're very drawn to them, is what I want to say. There's something between the two of you, and I do feel, you know, this person, I don't know why I feel like this person is not necessarily stubborn, but there might be like some ego with like wanting to achieve what they want. Yeah, there's a lot of, I do see a lot of like attraction, fiery attraction, especially with this Knight here. This person is really thinking about coming in to communicate. Also, you know, you may feel that, you may intuit that some communication is left undone. What I see is that your situation is left undone, but that's why I think this card is here to tell you that this is probably what you need to release. Does this person serve your highest good? And are you ready to have, with this conversation, is it needed to kind of bring closure to something? Either way, I do see an energy coming towards you, wanting to communicate, wanting to maybe make right on things that didn't happen well. I just want to bring a clarifying card about energy of that King of Wands before I, you know, commit to saying what I feel about this. Tell me about this King of Wands. What are his intentions? 9 of Pentacles. Somebody is looking at you as, okay, wow. Somebody has a lot of feeling here. There's a lot of feeling. This King of Wands has a lot of feeling for you. Things didn't happen well between you guys. Why is there 4 of Cups? 9 of Wands, yeah. You can see that here. And King of Cups back again. So that just tells me that this energy doesn't want to go away. There is a lot of feeling. Somehow your reading for 2022 has turned into a love reading. How do you manage to do that, Cancer? Okay. So 9 of Wands. Yeah, I feel like this has been a long ongoing situation. You have both been at this. It's like this, we tried this again and it didn't go right this time. This person wants to get it right this time. They see you as somebody independent that they want to come towards. They want to have this celebration. This person, okay, so somebody's single and somebody's married in this scenario. And somebody is looking at someone who is single and maybe wants to get married. There's something here about that. I don't know what part of that story fits for you, but something here about, I feel like one party is single and one party is married or in some commitment, and one party is seeking to be single so that they can get married. I don't know, there's something in there about that. You make that fit, and I think you're gonna have to evaluate and assess this relationship this year, Cancer. Is this the right thing for me? All right, so let's look at what you might need to retain. I think that's going to relate to what we're seeing here. Ownership. You acknowledge your misdeeds and accomplishments alike and learn to love them as lessons. So yeah, I think it's related. It's and I have to say, Virgo or Leo and one of the other signs got ownership, the very same card. This card and the relationships card is coming out often for a few signs, so it tells me that there's a link. I've been saying this in every reading for 2022, identifying which signs have the links. I'm seeing connections between some of the fire signs, some of the water and earth signs, and either way. So I feel like if there is something that happened, I think it's to do with this situation that you feel you had a part in, and if you want to correct it, and also it's good to leave good karma. So if there is something we need to sort out, what part did I play in this situation? 5 of Wands, there we go. Conflict. There was some conflict between two. I do see the story continuing from here, where this King of Wands experienced 4 of Cups, which is like not being satisfied. This didn't go the way I wanted. There's some regret, some mistake, yeah, in the past that happened, and they're wanting to rush in and communicate here with this Knight of Swords to kind of write something. Yeah, okay. So yeah, it's about owning that, knowing what parts what did you add to this. I feel like there's a conversation coming for you in 2022 that will perhaps clear up a lot of things. It will take you in new directions. Let's look at what you might need to heal. Time. That's interesting. The energy of time supports our understanding of the relativity of time and our capacity to be present in the moment. Okay, so this is telling me that, that like saying of be present. I feel like there's a lot of worry that could happen, and I do feel that there's something coming towards you in this year that being present is going to be very important. Not worrying about what came before, what was in the past, or what could be coming in the future. The Magician. Okay, so that further tells me that this is a year where a lot of the things that you manifested or you were manifesting or attracting towards you are going to be coming. This tells me that I feel like this is like divine timing. 2022, a lot of things are going to come into fruition. Yeah. Things that, yeah. I see this. You have been working at something. Let me see what more about that. I'm just curious. Like, what is What's Cancer manifesting? What is Cancer manifesting? Three of Cups. Okay. Some union. Some social reunion with someone. Could it be this King of Wands? Some social celebratory thing. Family, even. Yeah, I'm hearing something about family. Yeah. Could be family, could be a kind of active social and dating life. But I feel like there's something here about a reunion. Manifesting somebody back in. And there is this, I don't know if it's the same person. Because this person is like rushing in to communicate after something didn't go right. So it could be this person, and it could be saying that there's a time here to resolve a conflict and each person own up to what they, what part they played, and then having this kind of reunion. But it could also be someone else. Yeah, it could also be someone else. Let's just get another card on that. You're the first sign I'm pulling all these clarifiers on. Why is the Magician here? Why is the Magician here? The Fool. I feel like it's new. I feel like there's somebody new, and you're having to have some kind of patience for something. So there's someone else here in the energy that clearly wants to come in, and then there's something new here. Or a new start with someone. Yeah, that could be a new start, new beginning with, and reuniting with someone. It could be new, yep. Or it could be this person. It could be this person in a new way. All right, and so let's look at the potential outcome for next year. All right, so I drew a number bead for you to get the potential outcome, the energy for next year, and number 3 came out. Now, number 3 is a number of creation and harmony. So a lot of what we've been seeing here, like, here's some tools for how you can bring things into harmony again after this 5 of Wands situation. There's a need to bring things, to create things as well. And you do have the Magician in the energy. It's a lot of creative energy. Ace of Wands here. Yeah. And so let's get the tarot card that goes with this. 2 of Cups. That's interesting. That is interesting. 2 of Cups here. So it's about creating, if we're to follow this, some new beginning in some partnership. Love, Cancer. Yep. This is such a sweet 2 of Cups card. I feel like it's just singing about love. I could talk about it in terms of partnerships in business, but I do feel, based on what I've seen here, that you have at least 1 or 2 people that you're going to be almost manifesting into your life. Definitely 1 here, potentially another. But yeah, there's something here about creating. You're manifesting the 3 of Cups, and the potential outcome is the 2 of Cups. That's amazing. That is an amazing read. A year filled with the energy of love, reuniting, healing old issues with a love from the past. If it doesn't mean getting back together, it definitely means healing it. So there we go. And I do see that you're going to be very creative on your own as well. It's about settling back into things, diffusing negativity, lightening the mood, dissolving divisions. I do see that here. It's all throughout your reading. Something that has been ongoing is going to be settled, but it's calling on you to kind of embrace your part in it as well. Okay, so that is your reading, Cancer, for how to prepare for 2022. have a good year, and if you liked this, please give a thumbs up and leave a comment. Let me know what you liked and if it resonates, and also do of course subscribe and help our channel grow. Thank you.